Hey folks, welcome back. It's me, Mike Media. If you've never been here before, I want to say welcome. I do a little bit of strange videos and also I do a little bit of positivity. So if you like some of that stuff, make sure you stick around, like, comment, and subscribe because I get cool stuff every week. Today I'm going to talk about how I made it into a stand-up comedy festival and a stand-up comedy radio competition. So, I've always wanted to do stand-up comedy. When I was a kid, I remember one of the schools I went to was Hellgate Elementary. And out on the playground, I would be hanging out with another kid, and we would just sit there dreaming about doing stand-up comedy. And we said, oh, we're going to tour around doing stand-up. That's elementary school. I think we were probably, 6, 7, something like that. I don't even remember who that was. And that was years and years ago. But strangely enough, even though I moved around and ended up getting into other things like filmmaking, like I've talked before about, I still had this strange little desire to get into stand-up comedy. And so one time I did do some open mics a couple times. They went okay. But my friend and I, we came up with a character. His name was Orlando Pepper, with a long curly mustache. He was kind of like a Coney Island type. And he would talk like this, ha ha! Just do nothing but cheesy puns. And so I think I did that a couple times at, I dressed up like him at Spooky Empire. I walked up to like David Arquette in character. He loved it. We went to IHOP after the convention, and I saw Joey Fatone. He was completely completely confused by it. But there was this local radio station. It was O-Rock, an Orlando radio station. And they were doing the Show Me the Funny competition. And my friend said, well, why don't you call up and do the stand-up comedy competition as your character? And so I called up and I was like, ha, it's me, Orlando Pepper. And there's one character, one of the radio hosts' name is Buckethead. And I said, why do they call him Buckethead? Because his face is pale. Just really cheesy jokes. And it was so cheesy, in fact, I ended up getting into the semifinals. And that was down in Tampa. My dad took me down because I don't drive. So he drove me down. I'm in this my full regalia, big hat. My outfit, I had a cane, big mustache. Everyone else was just doing normal stand-up comedy. I come out there and I'm doing my bits, Orlando Pepper bits, and I'm aha the whole time. Well, ironically, the guy who ended up beating me, he when he was doing stand-up comedy, every time he would tell a joke, he would go, ha ha, to make fun of me, and he ended up winning, which I think it's kind of crappy, but maybe I helped pave that way for him. But without any further ado, my recommendation, if you ever wanted to get into something like this, like how I've talked about before, the best thing you can do is just try. Put yourself out there. You never know. If you think that you want to try something, if you think you want to be in a competition, if you think you want to do stand-up, you never know unless you try. Never allow yourself to limit yourself, because you might be, you not might, you are capable of amazing things. So allow yourself to do some amazing stuff. And that's really what it comes down to. It's I didn't think that I would get anywhere in that stand-up comedy competition. And what's funny too is after that I was booked to do to be an MC for a stand-up comedy night elsewhere. I guess it's because they heard me on the radio. So never sell yourself too short. You are capable of amazing things, and you can do some fantastic stuff, just like I did. So if you like that story, and if you like some strange things, because you know what, being strange is about being unique, and it's great to be unique. Don't blend in. It's good to be who you are. If you like all that kind of stuff, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because I have weird stuff. I have positivity every single week, something new every Saturday. And also want to point out, if you like this shirt that I made, you can buy your own version of it. Make sure you check out my website. It's got all the Scribbleland things that you can purchase. Scribbleland entertainment stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with me, listening to my amazing story. And you know what? Stay weird, stay amazing.